wanna hear the Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. Oh my honey, better hurry and let's meander. Ain't you going to the leader man, ragged meter man? Oh my honey, let me take you to Alexander's grandstand brass band. Ain't you coming along? Come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. Come on and hear, it's the best band in the land. Well, they can play a bugle call like you never heard before. That's just the bestest band, whatever, my honey lamb. Come on along, let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you wanna hear the Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. In a sentimental mood, I can see the stars come through my wood, while your loving attitude is like a flame that lights the gloom on the wings of every kiss. Drifts a melody so strange and sweet in this sentimental bliss. You make my paradise complete. Rose petals seem to fall, it's all like a dream to call you mine. My heart's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly, for I never dreamt that you'd be loving the sentimental me. It's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine. In a sentimental mood, I'm within a world so heavenly, for I never dreamt that you'd be Hi, my name's Naomi Zeitlin, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you virtually. And this is our Americana program. I hope that you're all well and staying safe. Americana, well, for me, that's different forms of American music. I did say my name. I'll say it again. My husband's out there. Hi. I'm Naomi Zeitlin. My husband is Randy. He's recording this. Once again, American music, that means American song styles, things like jazz and rhythm and blues, the blues, and country. In addition, there's going to be some regional songs that have to do with different parts of the country, and we're going to have a little bit of patriotism. Normally when I do a show, I quiz. I can't do that. But I can mention things about the songs.
You can quiz me.
I can quiz Randy, he's saying over there. Okay, so Randy, let me ask you this. Do you know who wrote Alexander's Ragtime Band?
I'm the Jewish guy.
Okay, I call him Oiv.
Irving Berlin.
Very good, Irving Berlin. It was his first hit. He did it in 1911. He didn't think it would go off really well. And what happened was, of course, it made him into a household name. He went to England, and they all wanted to know about American music. The song wasn't really about ragtime, but it was purely American, and it really took off. Now, the second song, an example of jazz in a sentimental mood. And that song, Manny Kurtz and Irving Mills are two of the songwriters. The third, I call him royalty of jazz. Really, really well known. It was his first name was a nickname they used to call John Wayne. The Duke? Why didn't you tell me, Randy? Duke Ellington was the third person. Okay. I'm not going to go any further because there's too many songs to do, and I want to do first, or coming up now, another jazz song. No, I'm wrong. I do this all the time. I'm going to get my cowgirl hat and do a country song. 1977, this was a hit. And I'll tell you about it afterwards. Maybe you'll know, but I can't ask you. Here we go. Country. Feel so down, got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where there's fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again. Gonna be with all of my friends. Maybe I'll be happy again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking for 1977. Does anybody know who performed that? Who had a recording? Anybody? Her first name, Linda? I'll just say it because, yes, that man over there.
Linda Ronstadt.
That is so good. How'd you know?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I read it.
Oh, you okay, okay. He's got cheat sheets. Anyway, Linda Ronstadt, 1977. The two songwriters were actually the ones who wrote it in the 60s. One of them, Joe Melton, but the second you might know as the guy who also sang Pretty Woman. His first name, Roy Orbison. He recorded it, he did it in concert, but Linda Ronstadt was the one with the big 1977 hit. Okay, a little bit of jazz once again. This one gives me an excuse to do some scatting. From 1952. There we go. Let's see how this hat looks. Not too bad?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Gotta be hats. Lullaby of birdland, that's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my wordland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves bill and coo when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry in my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, lullaby of birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above, all because we're in love. It's like I'm dancing on a treadmill. Sorry, ba 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 ba, we da, sama da ba. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry in my pillow. If you should tell me farewell and goodbye, for love, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above. We're in love. Shabba-dabba-dabba-da-ba-da. Sounded like a hiccup. Lullaby of Birdland, 1952. That was written by George David Weiss and George Shearing, a real jazz classic. I have one blues song for you, and it's from the year 1932 by the same two guys who wrote songs like I Got the World on a String and Stormy Weather. And I'll tell you who wrote it afterwards. It's simply called I Got a Right to Sing the Blues. I don't care who knows I am blue. My song wouldn't take long to give my heart away. I know it's plain. My heart's in pain. My song couldn't belong to someone feeling gay. I got a right to sing the blues. I got a right to feel low down. I got a right to hang around, down around the river. There's a certain man in this old town keeps dragging my poor heart around. All I see for me is misery. I got a right to sing the blues. I got a right to moan and sigh. I got a right to sit and cry down around the river. I know the deep blue sea will soon be calling me. It must be love. Say what you choose. I got a right to sing the blues. I mentioned I Got a Right to Sing the Blues. Two guys wrote it in 1932, and they were also responsible for I Got the World on a String and Stormy Weather. Harold, you'll know his name. Harold Arlen and Ted Kohler were the two men who wrote that great classic blues song from 1932. All right, we're going to move all the way forward to 1961, an Oscar-winning song, and this always makes me think of the Midwest and maybe the Mississippi River. It's evocative and it's dreamy, and I'm hoping that you might recognize it from the Oscar. The movie didn't win an Oscar. Again, the song did. You may know the movie.
I'm confused.
You're confused, so am I.
Okay.
Anyone else out there confused? But you'll know the song, I promise. All right, you know it already? Moon river, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you inside someday. Dream maker, Again, that was an Oscar winner, sung in the movie by Audrey Hepburn, based on a book by Truman Capote, what you have at, well, in the morning for food, or whatever it's called, Breakfast at Tiffany's. And, yes, sir.
What did they have for breakfast?
Well, I think that maybe they had a bagel and schmear for breakfast.
And a schmear?
And a schmear.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. Holly Golightly, Audrey Hepburn. By the way, the two guys who wrote the song, again, and received the Oscar for Best Song were Henry Mancini, or Mancini, and Johnny Mercer. I love that. Waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. All right. Continuing with the locations throughout the country, we're going to go up north, one of my favorite World War II era songs, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it afterwards because it is unique. Something about that song, as well as being beautiful and very poetic. First, I'll tell you, Carl Susdorf and Jay Sussman were the ones who wrote the song. You may not know their names, but they really created a special song. Poetic, but not a single word rhymes. In addition to that, which is very unusual from the 1940s, every verse is in the form of the Japanese poem, the haiku, which is 5 syllables, 7 syllables, and 5 syllables. So, pennies in a stream, 5. Falling leaves, a sycamore, 7. Moonlight in Vermont, 5. Every verse a haiku. Maybe one day you'll need it for double jeopardy or something like that. All right. We are now going to take a road trip, and this is courtesy of a jazz tune from 1946, written by Bobby Troup, going from the Midwest to the West Coast. If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it runs from Chicago to LA. More than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City's mighty pretty, you see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Sca-da-la-da-da-bee, sha-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ska-da-bee, ba-dee-da-da-ba, sha-sa-da-da-da. Ska-da-la-da-da-bee, sha-da-la-da-da-ba, sa-da-da-da-ba-doo-ba. Ska-da-bee, ba-dee-da-da, twa-doo-ah. Sha-ba-da-ba-dee-ba-ba, sa-sa-da-da-da. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City's mighty pretty, you see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now get your kicks on Route 66. Sha-ba-da-ba. Route 66, Bobby Troup, 1946, and it was also a hit recording by none other than the great jazz trio, the Nat King Cole Trio. Yes, oh, you were going to answer?
I was going to guess that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll ask you next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll ask you about the next one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're taking Route 1 from San Francisco north. We're going to wind up at a city, and a 1962 recording became a big hit for this one particular guy. I think you're all going to know it. The loveliness of Paris is somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I was terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart stars, the morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there in San Francisco. Above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine on me. Okay, the man in the orange over there. Can you tell me who sang that song?
Dean Martin.
No, but you're close. Another Italian
Oh,
American.
gee. Frank Sinatra.
No, a lot. Well, younger than Frank.
Anthony Benedetto.
Oh, Antonio Benedetto, you mean?
See,
Si. Except the English name?
Tony Bennett.
Phew, got that out of him. Here's a quote from Tony Bennett. Do I have it here? He said, "That song helped make me a world citizen. It allowed me to live, work, and sing in any city on the globe. It changed my whole life." That's how important that signature song was to Tony Bennett, 1962. Well, I have
Where
to
was
give...
he when he sang that song? What show was he on?
Oh, what show was he on? Do you know?
I'm thinking of a guy on late night TV. Johnny Carson.
You're amazing.
And I think the year was 1962
Well, yeah, it was November of 1962.
on a Thursday.
I've learned not to say that you're wrong, so maybe it was on a Thursday.
And I believe he was invited to sit on the couch
He was invited to sit on the couch.
and got a cup of coffee.
He might have gotten a cup of coffee. It's
Yes,
possible.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, that man in orange. Okay. What I was going to say is I'm going to give some equal time to the East Coast. I have a song that is actually one that you might not expect from a guy who lives, well, I think he came from Massapequa, in fact. I'm not too sure. Anyway,
Which is on Long Island.
which is on Long Island.
Yes.
Go figure. And they say that he was really on a bus when he thought of this song because he was homesick. You'll see what I mean. See if you know his name. A Greyhound bus, by the way. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. Seen all those movie stars and their fancy cars and their limousines. Been high in the Rockies under the evergreens. But I know what I need him, and I don't want to waste more time. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times and the Daily News comes down to reality, and it's fine with me 'cause I let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. I don't need any reasons. I left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times and the Daily News. It comes down to reality, and it's fine with me 'cause I let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or up on Riverside. I don't need any reasons. I left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I don't need any reasons. I left them all behind. I'm in a New York. I'm in a New York state. I'm in a New York state of mind. And the guy who wrote and recorded that song and was so homesick that he had to do it?
William.
William, well, actually, they call him Billy,
Billy.
with a J.
J. Billy, Winter something? Oh, Spring. Billy Springsteen.
Oh my God. No. Bruce Springsteen is from New Jersey. This guy is from
Billy
Long
Joel.
Island. Billy Joel.
I get him confused.
Same general neighborhood,
Yes.
you know, the eastern, well, anyway, eastern seaboard. All right. I actually have 2 songs left. What I'm going to do is one song that is planned that is from 1945, and then I think I'm going to do one that normally everybody sings with me, because I'm going to go back to, we'll be having full circle, because Irving began the show, as in Berlin, and he will end the show. But first, 1945, a classic patriotic song that is more important now even than it was back then. What is America to me? A name, a map, the flag I see, a certain word, democracy. What is America to me? The house I live in, a plot of earth, a street, the grocer and the butcher and the people that I meet, the children in the playground, the faces that I see, all races, all religions, that's America to me. The place I work in, the worker by my side, the town or great big city where my people lived and died, the howdy and the handshake, the air of feeling free, and the right to speak my mind out, that's America to me. The things I see about me, the big things and the small, the little corner newsstand and the house a mile tall, the wedding and the churchyard, the laughter and the tears, the dream that's been a growing for more than 200 years. The town I live in, the street, the house, the room, the pavement of the city, or a garden all in bloom, the church, the school, the clubhouse, the million lights I see, but especially the people. That's America. America to me. That was performed in a 1945 movie short that won a special Oscar by none other than the voice, the chairman of the board, Francis Albert
Sinatra.
Sinatra.
There you go.
Who knew he would know? Anyway,
And who wrote the song?
and who wrote the song? His name was Abel Meeropol.
And what's unusual about him?
What is unusual about this man is that he and his wife actually adopted the Rosenberg children in the 1950s. They were very, they were left-wing and very big-hearted that they were able to take those young children in. Final song. What I'm going to do is 1913 or 14, I think, Irving Berlin shelved this song. He took it out when he saw what was happening overseas and gave it to Kate Smith. You all know the song, right? God Bless America. I'm going to do it a cappella. Normally, you would all be with me and we'd be singing together. I hope that you're singing from wherever you are watching this show. I want to say it's been such a pleasure to share my Americana program with all of you. Again, stay safe, stay well. And here, including the verse, sing when you want, I'm trying to hear you, is God Bless America. As the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the light with a light up above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America,